Let's talk about strings. Strings are how you work with text. You might use a string to store your name, a sentence, or even a story. A string can be as long or as short as you want. You can even have a string with nothing in it at all. When we're coding in the browser, we can write a string by surrounding some text in quotes. You can use double quotes, single quotes, and in special cases, you can use backticks. That's the key towards the top left of your keyboard that you never use. Let's open the REPL and we'll try some out. Let's start simple. Type double quote, hello, and double quote again. Press enter and no surprise, it says hello. Now try with single quotes. Quote, hello, quote. See, the output is exactly the same because it doesn't matter what kind of quote you use, so long as they're both the same. We can do a lot with strings. We can combine strings, inject variables into strings, we can even split strings or make them uppercase or lowercase, but that's going to come later because we need to talk about objects, functions, and arrays first. There's a lot of exciting stuff to learn, so if you're not already, subscribe to follow along. Let's have some fun with these strings. I'm going to start by making a string with my name and put it in a variable called name. Now I want to use my name in a sentence. Well, we can combine strings using the plus operator, so I'm going to write hello as a string, plus, and then name, referencing the variable I made before. So what's going to happen? It says hello Alan. Awesome. But there's a problem. It's scrunched together. I'm missing a space. By the way, in a REPL, if you make a mistake, you can use your up and down arrow keys to cycle through commands that you've written before, and you can use your left and right arrow keys to move the cursor. So I'm going to put in the space I missed before and press enter. That looks better. But have you noticed? There's still a problem. There's no period. So if you think I can just add another string with a period, you're right. And good job, you're thinking like a coder. But there's a cleaner way to do this. Remember how I said that there's special cases when you can use backtick? This is one of them. Watch this. I'm going to write my sentence as a string, but I'm going to wrap the variable name like this. $, open curly brace on the left, and close curly brace on the right. See how the REPL changed the color of name? That's telling you it's an expression it's going to evaluate and inject into the string. So when I press enter, I get the full sentence, hello Alan. Now I said that was an expression, and remember, the grammar of code is reducing complex expressions into a single value. We just did that here by injecting name into a string. But we could use any expression we want, and as many as we want. Now I want you to try. If you haven't already, put your name into a variable, like this. Now write a sentence using backticks. Type backtick, hello, $, curly brace name, close curly brace, period. Your lucky number is, and now do $, curly brace again, and type some expression like 23 times 87. Close the curly brace and put a period. And close the string with another backtick and press enter. See, it evaluated the expression before adding the result to the string. Backticks have another superpower. They can capture multiple lines of text. In the REPL, if you write a string using single quotes or double quotes and press enter before you close the string, you'll get an error. But now try with backticks. See, I get a string with multiple lines. You can do this on a single line using regular quotes, but you have to use an escape sequence. In this case, if you put \n in your string, it'll be replaced with a new line. There are a few other escape sequences. They all start with \. \n is probably the one you'll use the most, but you can also use \quote to enter a quote into a string without closing the string, like this. I'll try writing Ender's Game in a string with single quotes. See, I get an error, and the REPL shows a different color where it thinks the string ends. But if I put a \ there, now it keeps the string going, and when I press enter, I see Ender's Game. Keep playing around in the REPL, and please like this video and subscribe to follow along, and I'll see you next time.